No work. Trendy? I think that means we'll charge you $1,000 for you to do our zero scaping, which means zero work. You know how many people I can charge to do zero work? I'll put zero man hours into this. I'll still pay you the full price. I'll still charge you the full price, that is. All right, let's find out what is going on today. Besides the weather, what is special about today? Today is Wednesday, January 25th, 2023, which is also known as a room of one's own day. A room of one's own, not a home of one's own, just a room. I wish I had a room of my own. My room is often bombarded by chillin'. Dad. My privacy is in the bathroom. That's where I find my privacy. Now let's use a brush. This time, I'm going to use the brush. Here we go. We are brushing. Just add a little table and laptop and you get privacy and efficiency. That's right. You never have to leave. If only there was a data port in there. I just need a long enough Cat 5 cable. Actually, right now I'm using Cat 8 instead of Cat 5. So I did get new music. I don't know if you've been here since then. So I'm noticing that a lot of these they seem like they've been stolen from someone else, like they're just close enough to being copyrighted without being copyrighted. So a lot of times I'll hear something that sounds like something else. Oh, speaking of copyrights, apparently Disney copyrights are coming up. A lot of Disney copyrights are going to be expiring in 2024, but that doesn't mean that we should go out and go grab those up because Disney's got something up their sleeve. Disney is not going to give up this fight willingly. Anytime that you look at a Disney movie, you notice that that Whistling Willie. Anytime I look at a movie, there's a, what do you call it? A bumper, the very first thing that you see before showing you who created this movie. Anyway, Whistling Willie, the Mickey Mouse character, has become the bumper, and that's how they say, that's our trademark. So we can legally say that you can't use our trademark for anything else. Are they able to renew those? I don't know laws on that. Yeah, copyright law is complicated. Let's just say it's complicated, because I think I know more than most non-lawyers about copyright, because I used to work at FedEx Kinko's, and people come in and say, hey, can I copy this photo of some football star taken by a professional photographer? And I have to say, nope, I'm sorry. You can't do that. That is copyrighted material. Even if you want to take your own, if you want to take your kids' school pictures that were done by a professional photographer, that's a no-no, because that professional photographer wants to make money off of your kids' prints. And I can see why that, if I was a photographer, I would want to be able to get all the money due to me. I just saw a video about Midjourney and how they are going to be taken to court for their copyright violations. And the precedent, you would think that the precedent is on Midjourney's side, but actually, when Google decided to post, excerpts of people's published books onto their site, they were allowed to do that. They went to court, and the court said, yep, you're allowed to do that because it's a different use of this material, even though you're doing it for money. So it doesn't matter if you're making money off of it or not. It's immaterial. So that's something I learned the other day. Did you see the video on that? I recently found that one too. Yeah, it was by the Corridor something or other. They didn't put the entire books up, just snippets. If Google's making money by selling the book, the author would also be making money because they're selling books also. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about. So it's very interesting. The whole debate is very interesting, very controversial, especially when it comes to Midjourney stealing work from artists, at least competing with So I was very, but the dude missed the fact that if Google has a snippet of the book which links to Amazon to sell a book, the author would make money too. Good point. Excellent. Interesting. It's not like Google is making money at the expense of the author. Right. Good point. This is why I'm not a lawyer. This is one of the many reasons why I'm not a lawyer. First reason being I'd have to pass that bar exam. Which requires going to school for a very long time. Not as long as time as a doctor, but not like people are making money at the expense of others. My recent video on the AI topic as well. Yeah, I did see that. I didn't actually watch it, sorry to say, but I did see the title. Though I focus on why we should continue learning art, many people are worried that AI and thinking of quitting. Yeah, well, I wish I could quit. I'm addicted to making art. I can't live a day without making art. I personally think that, the way that people say only buy from the USA, I think there's going to be a similar movement of people saying only buy non-AI art. Buy non-AI. Don't buy AI. It almost rhymes. I'm getting there. Maybe there should be a law stating that it has to be said that this is an AI reproduction. This I think people will value human creations. Yes, it's already at the point where I can look at a piece and I can already tell that this was done by AI. There's a certain, just like I can tell certain artists by looking at it, and I can guess, oh well, that's a Renoir. It looks similar to what so and so has done previously. I've seen enough AI art to recognize at least one of the styles that they keep using. Here's the scary part. If you go to Midjourney, there are images that you would seriously think were painted by hand, but I agree, most AI art can be easily identified. Yes. Yeah, I do. I have noticed you can change AI art. It takes a certain talent to do that. You have to enter things a certain way. The technology is new, so the more people get used to it, the more people will learn, oh, I can make it look different. So I'm wondering about other jobs, other professions that are going to be affected by ChatGPT or other AI constructs. For example, Microsoft just laid off 100,000 people. Google laid off 12,000 people.